Take a look at your 7-day forecast, and we will have rain showers today, a rumble of thunder possible, rain ending tonight. Now we will have well above average temperatures today and tonight. Normal highs this time of year around 40 degrees. Average lows are in the upper 20s, so you can see there we're going to be well above average. Tomorrow, check it out, middle of January, middle 60s are possible tomorrow in the region, 60, 65 degrees. Some gusty winds from time to time, a few clouds, otherwise sunshine. And then tomorrow night, increasing clouds, a chance of a late night shower, but more likely the rain arrives on Wednesday with a band of showers and thunderstorms. We'll keep an eye on the risk of severe weather in the Boot Heel in western Tennessee. As far as further west, north, northeast, we'll just have to keep an eye on that. So monitor updates. Again, very mild with highs 20 to 30 degrees above average. And then Wednesday night, rain, showers, thunderstorms come to an end as the cold front moves through. Thursday, we remain with above average temperatures, even though the fronts move through the region with some clouds. Probably going to be dry on Thursday. Thursday night, dry. A little colder, low temperatures in the 30s, still above average. On Friday, you see there mostly sunny sky conditions, highs in the 40s, lows in the 30s Friday night. And then Saturday, we bump back up to around 50 degrees above average temperatures. And then another chance of precipitation Saturday night and Sunday. We'll have to keep an eye on that one. Could be a wintry mix if temperatures are cold enough. Depending on the track of the low, there's some differing opinions on how that one evolves. So we'll keep an eye on Saturday night into Sunday for a chance of precipitation, and we'll just have to watch the temperatures during that time frame to determine whether we might have some snow, rain, snow mix, something like that. Good morning, everybody. I'm meteorologist Beau, and it is January 16th, 2023. We take a look at water vapor loop this morning, our satellite view, and we can see moisture streaming into the region from the southwest. We zoom out a little bit here. You can see the moisture moving in from the Pacific all the way into Texas and then into our region. Some Gulf of Mexico moisture as well. We've got a couple of storm systems to watch over the coming days. The current one, low pressure over Nebraska and Kansas, you can sort of see that winding up right there. Little swirl, that's your area of low pressure. And then we have a cold front that will move through our region over the next 24 hours, and that will bring rain to the region. We already have rain on radar. Let's take a look at that. And you can see rain spreading into the region. Most of this is light, spreading in from the southwest, moving east, northeast as it pivots around. You see that area of low pressure here, how the counterclockwise spin. There's your area of low pressure. We look out to the west, southwest in California, New Mexico, Arizona, and we see our next storm system taking shape as well. That will arrive on Wednesday. We'll have to keep an eye out for some thunderstorms with that system. You can see some snow and ice in Maine. Not a lot of winter weather with this. It's the middle of January, and yet we've got rain all the way into Canada, believe it or not, with a little bit of snow on the backside here in the Dakotas and a little bit here in Minnesota, but not much winter. Winter seems to have taken a little break, hibernating perhaps. I don't think we're finished with winter. I think we will still see some snow and ice chances over the coming weeks, but for now we're just going to deal with light rain today. Rain totals today about 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 an inch, a little bit higher possible east of LBL up towards Owensboro, but basically a light rain event for today into this evening. Rain ends tonight, and then that leaves with partly sunny, very mild conditions today, tomorrow, Wednesday. Many locations will top 60 degrees tomorrow. Just amazing. Normal high temperatures for this time of year around 40 degrees. So we're going to be anywhere from 15 to 25 degrees above normal tomorrow, and we'll be above normal tonight as well, and tomorrow night into Wednesday. Once that Wednesday system pulls through, it will turn a little cooler Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but nothing extreme. Watching another precipitation event Saturday night and Sunday. That could be a wintry mix depending on the track of the area of low pressure. We'll take a look at Futurecast radar now. This is the HRRR model, and you see the area of low pressure here near Omaha. These lines are isobars, equal lines of pressure, and you see where it's closed off here. That's your area of low pressure. When these are tightly packed together, we can have gusty winds. And we will have some gusty winds over the next 24 hours and another round of strong wind gusts Wednesday night, and Thursday as that other system I mentioned pulls into the region. We'll move through the coming hours. You can just see these scattered showers on radar as we move through the day. Maybe again a rumble of thunder here and there, a couple of strokes of lightning, but nothing severe. We'll stop here at about 2 o'clock, and you see scattered showers mainly over Kentucky and Tennessee, a few light showers remaining over Missouri and Illinois. As we move through the afternoon, we may also see some redevelopment of showers and maybe even some thunderstorms. You can see here a little bit of a brighter color down here in the Boot Hill, northwest Tennessee, over parts of western Kentucky. Those are showers and thunderstorms. A few more up here in Illinois. But the bottom line for today is expect scattered showers and thunderstorms throughout the day into tonight, and then tapering west to east as we move through the overnight hours. Let's look at that next system, which the Storm Prediction Center has outlined portions of our region for severe weather. So let's take a look at that. Let's pull up the Storm Prediction Center's severe weather outlook, and you can see this light green zone. That's where they expect lightning, but not severe weather. But they have bumped up the Boot Hill into western Tennessee into a marginal level 1 risk, and then a slight level 2 risk from Memphis down into eastern Texas. Now, this could still be adjusted. We're still 3 days away from this event, so we'll have to see if this spreads farther to the north, northeast, or perhaps they move it a little farther south. We'll just have to see. There are still questions about the exact track of the area of low pressure with this system. At one time, the models were showing it going south of us. Now they're showing it going north of us with a strong push of warm air into our region and some higher dew points, and that's why we have a risk of severe weather from the Boot Hill into western Tennessee. Again, we'll need to monitor it to see if it pushes farther north, northeast. The primary concern down here will be quarter-size hail, a few reports of wind damage, and a short-lived tornado. The risk is a little higher as you move into southeast Arkansas, western Mississippi, Louisiana, and then eastern Texas. I'll keep an eye on this. Let's move on to the Futurecast radar for that system. Okay, we'll use the NAM model for this one. We'll take a look at the Futurecast radar, and we'll watch the area of low pressure develop over the central United States and move northeastward towards Chicago Wednesday afternoon. We'll see some scattered showers possible as early as late Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. But then as we move through the day on Wednesday, we'll have to watch for a band of showers and thunderstorms to form ahead of the cold front. Here's your area of low pressure, your closed isobars back here in southwest Missouri. This places us in the warm sector. Remember, north of the low is colder, southeast of the low is your warm sector where your thunderstorms typically occur. Could be some heavy snow and even some ice with this system to our northwest, but just rain for us. Let me back up here. We'll stop here. This is about 9 o'clock, and now we'll have to see the exact timing on the main band of showers and thunderstorms. It appears to be Wednesday afternoon into Wednesday evening, and some of this could be locally heavy rain as well. Right now it looks like maybe an inch, up to perhaps even 2 inches in some areas. Precipitative water values will be high with this system. Precipitative water is a measure of moisture in the atmosphere. It's going to be well above average again with this system, similar to the last one that occurred last week. There are quite a few similarities between that one and this one. The lapse rates aren't quite as high with this one, and the lapse rates what caused all the hail the other night. We had 7 to 8.5 degree lapse rates with that last system, and that was a rapid cooling aloft with a low freezing level, and it caused widespread hail. This one doesn't have that with it, but there are some signals for the potential of stronger storms over at least our southern counties, so we'll keep an eye on that, and maybe some heavy downpours as well. The system will pull off to the east-northeast as we move through Wednesday night, and then Thursday some wraparound clouds. You also see these isobars tightly packed together, gusty winds Wednesday night and Thursday, perhaps topping 30 miles per hour at times. Those are non-thunderstorm winds, gradient winds, because of the area of low pressure that deepens and moves into the Great Lakes. Okay, so then I'm watching another system that is forecast to arrive Saturday night and Sunday. Again, some uncertainties about the track on that one. We could have a mixture of snow and rain late Saturday night into Sunday. Just depends on how strong the system is and where it tracks. We'll keep a close eye on that one. Let me go ahead and show you that system on the GFS model, and I'll pull through Saturday morning here and watch to our south-southwest as rain begins to develop, snow back here on the northwest side of the storm system. And area low pressure attempts to develop along the Gulf of Mexico. Typically in January, this would be a decent track for a winter storm in our region. It's just we're lacking a lot of cold air, but there may be just enough cold air for some wintry precipitation Saturday night and Sunday. Again, confidence isn't great about that right now, but I am watching it. And then as we move through time, that area of low pressure deepens, and then we do get some snow back here in Ohio, Indiana, perhaps Kentucky as we move into Sunday and Sunday night. And then that storm pushes off to the east northeast. Another system comes in behind it towards the middle of next week, and that one tracks perhaps to our southeast. Again, normally that would be a winter storm track for our region, so let's keep an eye on the one next Wednesday or Thursday. A very active weather pattern with storm systems every few days bringing moisture into our region. Whether we can tap into some cold air is the biggest question. I do see a lot of signals towards the end of the month into February of the chance of colder air pulling back into the region. We've been well above normal. This has been one of the warmer Januaries on record in many areas. So we'll see if we get a flip in the pattern as we move into late January and February. That's been the forecast for there to be a pattern shift towards colder air. But again, long-range forecasting is not an exact science, as you know. So we can sometimes get the general idea correct, but the details is what we need to work out. And we just have to watch each storm system and where the low tracks, whether we're on the cold side or the warm side. I don't think we're done with our severe weather chances either. We're going to have to watch all of these systems as they move through our region. And if they move to our north, that places us in the warm sector, just like the one coming up this Wednesday. We'll have to watch it. Okay, so a fairly wet day ahead of us. We will have scattered showers and thunderstorms in the region over the next 12 to 18 hours, ending late tonight. And then that leaves us dry on Tuesday with mild conditions with temperatures in the upper 50s and even 60s.